Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer, and I'm playing Eldritch Horror. Until now it's looking good. The Doom track is at 14, it started at 15, and I already managed to solve the first mystery. There are only 2 open gates, both of them are red. And the main problem is that we have a pretty hard second mystery. We got to fight this world render. And we have 4 monsters on the board. The cultist, the world render, the doppelganger, and the dark young. And all these 4 monsters will advance Doom by 1 if we roll a 1 or 2. When they are triggered. So we got to get rid of some of these monsters. I think that's obvious because these guys are definitely very dangerous. And yeah, I mean then there is of course this guy here that we also have to kill. I want to start with Diana Stanley and I cannot rest there because there's a monster in San Francisco. So I'm going to use again the Mask of Thinless. And I'm going to remove this token here and improve instead, or improve my strength. And then I will activate this spell here, or I will do this ritual, perform the ritual, the Summon by a Key spell. Test lore, and I can now use the arcane manuscripts. So overall I have now 7 dice while doing this. Okay, that was just a single success, so not that great. If you pass, move to a space of your choice within 2 spaces. Then flip this card. The strain of the flight leaves you battered and bruised. Lose 1 health unless you impair strength. Well, okay, then of course I'm going to lose the health then instead, I guess. And that allows me now to move here to the Amazon. We got 2 spaces there, so I can move here. That's pretty cool. Rex Murphy. Well, you're simply gonna stand up. Leo Anderson. Yeah, my plan for him is to get the special artifact. There is a special artifact that can help you to kill the world render. Wait a second. I think it was mentioned here. At the end of the Mythos phase, no, that's not. If an investigator would gain an artifact, he may gain the Wach Virai chant artifact instead. So I'm gonna go for this, and so I'm simply going to prepare for traveling, grab a train ticket, and then move to Tunguska. Finally, we got Joe Diamond. And I think I want to rest with Joe. So he can roll for his hallucinations here. And yeah, awesome, you got rid of them. That's very good. Yeah. So, a madness. And then he regains 1 health and 2 sanity because of the King James Bible. So he's now in a pretty good shape. And I'm going to move one space to roam, and maybe we find something useful in the ruins there. Okay, then we come to the encounter phase. And Diana starts. So she's going to use the Holy Spear in the battle against the cultist. That gives her a +4. So she would be at 9. And the cultist is a -1. So it's 8 dice. And she only needs 1 success to kill the guy. Which she has. She just has it. I was lucky. Oh, basically it was unlucky, but okay. It's enough. The cultist is dead. And now we can try to close the gate here. So let's see what we get. Lost Carcosa. Inside a well-appointed library, you sit down for a game of chess. Your opponent is quite old and wrapped in a silken robe. It will take a sharp mind to win the game. Yeah, I'm pretty good in chess. So I guess I might be able to do it. We got 5 dice here. And we made it. Checkmate. As you win, your opponent vanishes and a door appears. Close this gate. Yep. Fantastic. Before leaving, you examine the library's books. Observation -1. Okay, we got 2 dice there. And we didn't make it. If you fail, you unlearn what you knew. Shit. Impair. Well, actually, that's not bad at all. Impair lore. The funny thing is, actually, yeah. Yeah, okay. So this goes down. Yeah, that kind of sucks. But okay, I mean, at least the gate is closed. Actually, I forgot something. The forced learning, once per round, when you improve a skill, improve that skill again. But, well, I cannot improve this one again. Ah, shit. Okay. Well, then, let's continue. Rex Murphy in Tokyo. You learn that the original sword Kusanagi no Tsurugi was lost. You search historical texts to locate it. So we need a lore test. We got a 4 here. Wow. It's raining as hell outside. Okay, there we go, and yeah, we got a success here. Very, very good. If you pass, you find a lead. Gain 1 treasure map unique asset. Okay. When you gain this card from the deck, place 1 random clue face up on this card. After resolving a location encounter or an expedition encounter on that space, flip this card. What? On that space? Which space? When you gain this card from the deck, place 1 random... on the face... Yeah, okay, I think I get it. So yeah, we need a random clue. And it is... What? Antarctica. Well, okay, that wasn't too great, I think. Leo Anderson. Yeah, he wants to get something in Tunguska. So it's not too bad. A strange color that you've never seen before permeates the air. It crawls like a phosphorescent mist along every surface. You can feel its corrosive effect on your skin, and you struggle to escape the area. So we got to do a strength test, and with our hired muscle, we have a strength of 3, which is not too impressive, but there is a real chance we can make it. And we didn't. Okay. Behind you, the color flies up into space. You try to interpret what you've seen. Okay, we need a lore test, and that's going to be very hard. I suck in lore. I only have a single die for lore. And there's nothing I can do to improve that, so I guess I gotta be lucky here. Come on, it would be great. Fuck. Yeah, no success here. If you fail, your mind cannot accept what you've seen. Gain an amnesia condition. Great. Well, okay. I'm gonna get that. Well, you know what? I realized I'm in Tunguska. So that's... it's a wilderness. So I'm actually allowed to roll another die here. So maybe I'm lucky. Yeah, there we go. It's a 6. No amnesia for me, buddy. Fantastic. Okay, so that means if you pass, you're sure the threat has passed. Retreat doom by 1. Yeah, great. That's not what I wanted. I wanted an artifact, man. Okay, well, not bad, but not what I was hoping for. Still, the funny thing is that the next space now where the expedition goes is the Amazon. So I might want to try to join the expedition here with Diane. That could be an option. Now it's this guy here in Rome, and he draws this devastation card. You know that someone is stalking you through the debris, but you aren't sure of the person's intentions. Resolve the pass effect to try to catch the one who has been following you, or resolve the fail effect to call out to the person. Okay, so that would be either a observation effect, we have a 3 there, or a an influence check where we have, by the way, this one goes away, of course. Well, we only have a 2. So makes only sense to go for this for this observation check, I guess. You try to turn the tables on your pursuer. So we got 3 dice. Let's see what we get. We didn't make it. If you fail, you are overwhelmed, lose 1 health and gain 1 injury condition. Shit. Okay, so we end up with a back injury. When you perform a rest action, may roll a die on a 5 or 6, discard the card. Well, we're done. It wasn't that great. Diana was doing well. Well, that's okay, actually. It's okay. We're still at the starting point of the Doom track. We shouldn't forget that. So, we're going to draw another Mythos card here. And that means first, this thing goes on. We have a monster search. And that means that a new gate actually spawns because we don't have any blue gates on the board now. And that's in the pyramids. Okay. And that was a blue gate. And then we have to spawn 2 clue tokens. Which are right there. 1 and 2. So we have one in Arkham. And another one on space 11, which is somewhere down there. Okay. So it says vile wounds. Ever since you were bitten, you have been kept awake by fever. For the 3rd time in less than a day, you peel away the festering bandages. The wound is not healing. If anything, it is getting worse. Holy shit. The lead investigator loses 2 health and gains an infection condition. Well, that's her. That means she's nearly dead. Which definitely sucks. Oh boy. Sorry for... Okay, now that is actually pretty horrible for Diane, because it says when you perform a rest action, you cannot recover health. Roll a die on a 4, 5, or 6, discard this card. That sucks. Because she's only at a health of 1 here. So she is in some problem. And I definitely don't want to lose her. She's awesome. Okay, well, next turn. I think I want somebody else to be the lead investigator now. Hard to tell. I mean, that could be an option, actually. Yeah, I think what I want to do is I want to attack the doppelganger here. So I'm going to make Rex Murphy. No, that's bullshit. Sorry. I'm going to make Leo Anderson first player. And then Leo prepares for travel, and moves then 2 spaces. So he goes here to Shanghai. Yeah. Then it's Joe Diamond. Damn it. I really wonder if I should stay in Rome. I don't know what to do with him. I could rest, try to get rid of this injury. Okay, so Joe wants to heal first. So he... Does he? Actually, he's in a pretty good shape. He probably doesn't have to heal. I mean, the back injury isn't great, but otherwise he's doing fine. Maybe he doesn't want to do it. Could try to grab some of these. That might make sense. Yeah, why not? Why not? Or I could grab myself a focus. Maybe that's better. I only have 2 influence. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna focus. And then I'm going to move to Istanbul. My goal is to improve my influence, because if I improve a skill, I can also improve another skill. Maybe I can do that. Right now, I'm not really exactly sure what I want to do with that guy, actually. He cannot fight the World Render alone. That won't happen. He's got to wait basically until Diane comes up with some items to help him here. Okay, and Joe, or Diane it's now her turn, and she will rest. And she's going to try to get rid of these conditions. So first we roll for the amnesia, and afterward for the infection. So yeah, she got rid of the amnesia. That is a good start. And now we need a 4, 5, or 6 to get rid of the infection. And shit, we didn't make it. That is a problem. Actually, I'm considering spending a focus. I think I cannot spend a focus here. So I got now 1 action left. Yeah, I guess I'm going to simply... Shit. I'm going to do a... Well, I could also... Hard to tell. It really is hard to tell. Okay, I think I'm going to do another focus action here. Oh well, it's my first focus action in this turn, but now I got 2 focus tokens. Okay, and finally it's Rex Murphy, and Rex moves also here to Shanghai, and then he trades the carbine rifle away and gives it to Joe. And Joe then gives the automatic to Rex. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay, so we start off with Leo. Leo is sitting now here. Wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. No, wait a second, that doesn't make any sense at all. Joe is somewhere different. We're going to trade with Leo, that was the idea. And Leo gives the blunderbuss to Rex. Okay, that's what we do. That makes a lot more sense. So, now, we're going to fight this doppelganger. Let's see. We got a -1 observation. That's not easy. We only have 2 dice. So we got to be lucky here right away. Come on. And we didn't make it. Shit. That's pretty bad, because that means, first of all, we lose 1 sanity. If you fail, you do not resolve the strength test. That's not good. Now we're kind of stuck, I feel. Joe Diamond. He's in Istanbul. Can try to improve. There is Istanbul. His influence. Inside the loud hustle and bustle of the Grand Bazaar, you negotiate to find a skilled instructor to tutor you. So that's influence -1. That's pretty ridiculous. We only have a single die there. And we didn't make it. If you fail, the instructor teaches you nothing. Gain a debt condition and pay for his lessons. Well, we got the focus here. What would we get if we would make it? We could improve one skill of our choice. You know what? I'm going to spend that focus. And try again. Shit. Okay. So, depth condition. So that was definitely not a great turn until now. Diana Stanley. She wants to do the expedition here in the Amazon. As you slip into a deep trance and touch the odd stone, the jungle around you subtly changes in appearance. You look for hints regarding this new jungle terrain. So we got to do an observation test, and we have 3 dice there. And we made it. Very good. You are in some other dimension. You use your arcane skills to return home. Well, they are good. We still have lore of 5. And yeah, we made it. If you pass, you wake up back in the jungle next to a strange item. Gain 1 artifact. Yes, there we are. This is the special artifact now that we need to kill this sucker. Awesome. Okay, so there we are. This is this artifact, the Wachvirei chant, and that is just insane. Gain +5 strength during combat encounters. Reduce the horror and damage of monsters you encounter by 1 to a minimum of 1. This is very, very strong. Okay. And now it's Rex Murphy. And we'll find out if he can somehow manage to do damage here to this doppelganger. It's going to be hard for him. He's got 3. Yeah, he's got to do an observation test. He's got 2 dice then. And I'm going to roll this one again. And he screwed that up already. So he can now use the lucky talisman. Question is if you want to do that. I'm not even sure if I want to do that. I might simply say, okay, I'm going to lose that sanity and I don't try a fight. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I mean, this is a pretty bad situation here. So I think I'm done here. And maybe the next turn the other guy can somehow. I might actually consider maybe, yeah, but giving the lucky talisman to Joe. On the other hand, if he doesn't have that, it's nearly impossible for him to be successful at all. So I probably want to keep it with him. Okay, that wasn't too great. So that's the end of this turn, and it wasn't a great turn. I just hope that Diana survives somehow. Let's draw a Mythos card. Okay, so we start here, and we have a single gate open. So this goes here. And now all kinds of shit is triggered. So we start with the monsters on the board. So first of all, this guy moves onto this gate. That's not a good thing. Second, the doppelganger is triggered, and on a 1 or 2, well, it's not happening. The work render is triggered. And yeah, the doom token moves further. And the Dark Young is also triggered. And that was fine. Okay, could have been worse. Next, we have a problem with the infection here. And that's a pretty big deal. We might die now. I have no idea what happens if we miss the test here. But I think that could become a real problem. So we got to test strength here. At least we got 5 dice. So we're pretty good there. And we also have 2 focus. So we have a good chance to survive, I guess. And yes, no problems here. So we're good. Rex Murphy. Does he have any? Oh, we continue here. We have we got a ton of spells here. We got the Mind's Eye. Wait a minute. Before we do that, we actually have to check for the Ancient One. And we're gonna lose 2 sanity here. So we are really fucked at this point. Really badly fucked. We probably go either insane or shit. This is not a good situation at all. Rex. So Rex has also to lose. Yeah, I think he's going to lose 1 sanity and 1 health. Same thing applies to this guy. Oh no, I'm going to let him lose 2 sanity and 2 health instead. Yeah, that's not looking good. And I'm actually letting him lose 2 sanity. He can heal that in 1 turn. But she's in trouble. She's by far the best character, but he's in such a bad shape now. So let's see. She can use the Mind's Eye, or she has to test lore here. So we have 6 dice. And we got 3 successes. So we need help. Your thoughts have turned into an extra-dimensional source of power. Gain 1 spell. That is good, and we need some... Maybe we can find some healing spell or something like that. The Spectral Razor. When resolving a combat encounter may test lore. If you pass, roll 1 additional die. Yeah, that's nice, but it's not exactly what we want. Now this one. Okay, test lore -1. So we got 5 dice here. And we got 2 successes, which is also very good. Shroud of Shadow. The shadow cloak. The shadows cloak you and keep you hidden from eyes of the Ancient One. No additional effect. The Forced Learning. Again, we got to test the lore. And we got again 2 successes. And there we go. The magic puts a constant strain on your psyche. Lose 1 sanity. So I guess, and I'm not absolutely sure if this is actually allowed, but I'm going to do it. I guess I'm going to re-roll that die. It's an interesting question. If you... I don't know. It's a tough decision, actually. You might say, yeah, you're not allowed to reroll. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, I don't know. Then flip this card. I don't know what to do here. I guess I'm going to allow it. Why not? I mean, I don't want to go insane, right? So let's do it. And we made it. Okay, so I was lucky here. I'm going to give me that, but I think it's okay. Well, actually, I'm not sure what happens now. It says 3 successes. You open your mind to the secrets of the arcane. Lose 1. Yeah, great. Lose 1 sanity and gain 1 spell. Great. Okay, so we're insane anyway. And that's it. I mean, at least we gain a spell. And our next guy might be able to grab that. But of course, that is a real shame. There is no doubt. Shriveling. Yeah, it really sucks, you know. I mean, that's just so bad. She's dead. She's sitting dead in the Amazon. And that is a problem because it's also hard to get her to grab all the stuff. So that might also kind of be the... I think actually we lose... This goes now here. Oh boy, now hell breaks loose. I mean, we're still not too bad, but this is so frustrating. So... yeah, she sits now here in the Amazon. And by the way, this thing should be somewhere else. Or, no, it's still in the Amazon, actually. The artifact, the expedition is still there. Yeah, so someone has to go there. Has to grab all that shit. And... possibly Joe Diamond. He's the guy... who's got not so much to do right now. But this is bad. We don't have that much time at the moment. And yeah, it's just... wow, that sucks, man. But we cannot fight that guy without her help, without all these items that she has. The Holy Spear, this... the Vach Virai chant, we need that stuff. And so it's a real shame. She would have been fantastic. Also her ability to reduce the horrors of monsters to 1, that would have been so awesome. So it's such a shame that she died. But yeah, I mean, shit happens here, and so I guess we got to start with a new character. But before we do this, we continue here. So, Rex is cursed. So we got to roll. And he rolls a 4, so that means he gets rid of the curse, which gives him a clue. And then he gains another curse condition, and he can improve a skill. Okay, so, hard to tell. I mean, he's not that great. He might... well, actually, he needs a good observation. But his will is so poor. I think I want to improve the will, actually. Yeah, I guess that makes the most sense. And... oh boy. And what else? The paranoia. We got to test will here, so we got a 4. Let's see what happens to Leo Anderson. And he made it easily. Joe Diamond with his back injury, also 4 dice. He made it. And the debt, and that is a problem. Some men have come to collect on your debt. Flip this card. Bagman. A man surprises you in a hotel room and presses you for information. You fear that if you do not tell him what he wants to know, you'll never be heard from again. You may spend 1 clue. If you do not spend the clue, move to a random space and become delayed. Then discard this card. Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. That makes it much harder now to kill the doppelganger. Wow, what a bad turn was that. So we got to draw here, find a random space. And that is space number 1. Right to Alaska. Well, you know, actually that's not so bad. The thing is, We can move from here in 2 turns, I guess. Yeah, in 2 turns to the Amazon. And that's kind of okay, I guess. Okay, wow. That sucks so bad. Okay, the card is gone. And undelayed. Ah, shit. So, another turn. It will take a while until we get to this guy. That's for sure now. That's for sure. In addition, I forgot to do the Mythos card. So we got to remove one here. And we got to draw a monster. For this space up here. And that is again a fire vampire. What does that do? Move this monster's to space. That's a good thing, so it won't remain there. That helps me a bit. What else? Let me see. Yeah, I think we're done then. So where's the... Yeah, okay. Then we got to spawn a new gate. Oh, shit. In Tokyo. Oh, boy. If things go wrong, they go really wrong. A blue gate in Tokyo. That's where I wanted to go to defeat the monsters. And that's a firebug. Hot. Doesn't seem to be bad. Interesting. But another one to advance the doom. Okay. Crazy. So, then it says, driven to madness. There was a time when you took comfort in the company of others, but no longer. You have sacrificed so much for them. Are the desperate masses even worth saving? Can the human race ever hope to earn its redemption? Each investigator may discard any number of ally assets, then he loses 1 sanity for each ally asset he has. Each investigator that lost sanity from this effect also gains a madness condition. Okay, well that's not so terribly bad. The only one who has allies is Leo. I mean, he could discard Etienne. It's not good, but he can do it. And he better does. So shit, I mean... Wow. This sucks, right? It really does. Do I want to get rid of the muscle? The muscle is pretty good. But... if I lose sanity, I'm nearly dead. I don't want to do that. I'm going to get rid of both of them. Yeah. I don't want to risk losing another guy, so I'm going to discard them both, actually. It's a shame, but, well, yeah, I don't want to risk too much here. Well, this is yeah, that's also an asset, I guess. So, these guys go away. What a shame. In addition, we have to draw... Now, our first... Damn it, it's insane, man. In 1 turn or so, it went down 5 spaces. What a horrible development. We have to draw the first destruction card. Destructive Cyclone. Beautiful, beautiful artwork here. Really. The sky turns a pale green and the air grows deathly still. Every bird and scurrying creature races to find shelter from the oncoming storm. The lead investigator and other investigators within 2 spaces each lose 2 sanity, move to a random space, and become delayed. What? This is insane, man. Oh boy. There we go, man. There dies our next guy. Oh gosh. We had such a great start, and now the game really fucks me. Oh boy, I mean, okay, we lose 2 sanity, so that means the guy is also insane. Leo Anderson is gone. Oh god. Oh boy. And wait a second. I think I wonder if I made this. Yeah, I think I played it right. Okay, so Leo is gone. He's sitting there now. Great. This is just great. And wasn't it Rex who got the death condition? I don't know anymore. I gotta check that. Maybe I made that wrong and Rex should be here while Leo is here. I might have taken the wrong miniature there, but I'm not sure anymore. Well, anyway, I think this guy also loses 2 health, but I'm not. What does this card say? Yeah, indeed. Okay, Joe Diamond also loses 2 health. Wow. Okay. There we go. And they move both to a random space and become delayed. So basically now we're all either killed or delayed. Oh yeah, he goes to Shanghai. Okay, fine. I mean, that's not so bad. Actually, that's okay, I guess. So Joe ends up here. And that was horrible. That was just horrible. So I'm going to shuffle the... I mean, I really got to recover from that. I think I'm going to load this up now. That is just ridiculous. And I got to shuffle all this, and I got to shuffle the characters, start 2 new characters. Oh yeah, great. Another one is dead. Wow. That is cool. I mean, we just made it in I think in a single turn, we've lost 6 Doom tokens or something. This is horrible. Boy. Okay. Well, I guess it's not looking that good anymore. We're going to start 2 new characters and yeah, see what we can do if we still have a chance here. It's not over yet, but it's definitely pretty frustrating here. I mean, this guy is also pretty much at the limit here. Okay, he's got the Bible, which might help him a little bit. But still, this is... Boah. And I gotta check if I did that right with Rex. Does that make a difference? It might, actually. Oh, shit. You know what? Rex also loses 2 sanity. Because he's also only 2 spaces away. Oh god. And he also has to go to another random space. So now he's delayed. Where exactly is that? Down there. Okay. But I think that's it then. So she's killed. And Leo is killed, right? Rex is sitting here. And Joe is still alive. And I think actually it doesn't really matter if the first this first incident, this depth incident, if that happened to Leo or to Rex, because in the end it was just a random whirling around, and Leo is dead anyway. So I guess I'm just gonna leave it this way now. Holy shit. Okay, well, yeah. I'm gonna load this up, and that was a very horrible video. That's such a great start, and we fucked up so badly. I didn't know these cards would be so brutal. Well, okay. Hope to see you on the next video or on lonesomegamer.com. Bye.